Hello, welcome to my latest weekly newsletter. This week we'll start with shop news and we'll start with the ever popular free grip on our 7-iron promotion. Yes, that's back, it's that time of year again where we can get a free grip, we can claim a free grip to go on our 7-iron, or to be honest, any other club, it doesn't really matter. But we've only got limited stock of them available, so come and see us. Great options, we've got the multi-compound, we've got the multi-compound plus 4, we've got this new one, which is the Z grip, they call this one, okay? But all the ones that Golf Pride have sent me, it's a foremost Golf Pride-led promotion. All the ones they've sent me have all got this alignment aid on the back of the grip. So you can either have it on the back of your hand like that to try and get your fingers in the correct position, or you can have it the other way around. This is always difficult to show. But so you got your V's there on your left hand, on your right hand, you can have them that way round as well to try and get your hands in the right position on the grip. It's quite good, feels quite good actually, having them aligned, okay. So yeah, and you've got the normal standard Tour Velvet grip as well. That's all part of the promotion as well. So the multi-compound is the one with the corded top half and the normal bottom half. The multi-compound plus 4 is the slightly less tapered grip, or slightly more tapered grip, so a slightly fatter right hand grip. Stops you kind of using your right hand a bit too much. That's what I use in mine because I am very right hand dominant in my golf swing and do tend to hook the ball a little bit, okay. Plus the fact I do have them slightly fatter than normal, although I've got small hands, I do have quite fat grips, again to try and slow my hands down a little bit through the golf ball, because I do like to turn them over, try and slow the release down. So come in the shop, we can measure your hand size, talk to you about what sort of shape of shot you hit, where your bad shot goes, because all that is all very important when we are fitting you with this free grip on your 7-iron or any other club really as well, okay. But yeah, only got limited to 24, so come and claim your free grip. It's always surprising how important grips are really. They are your only contact with the golf club, obviously, and it does make all the difference in the world. If your club's slightly turning in your hands as you're hitting it, that makes it very, very difficult to hit good golf shots. It's a bit like when you change the brakes in your car. Get your brake pads done on your car, okay? You don't realise how bad your old brake pads are until you get new ones put on, and all of a sudden you think to yourself, how the hell was I ever stopping at traffic lights, okay, with my old brakes? But with the new ones nice and sharp. Same with your grips. You never realise how bad your grips are until you get new ones put on there, okay? So come and chat to me, Ollie or Jack, about getting a new grip on your 7-iron free of charge. In other shop news, the nearest to pin competition still going, and going great guns as well. It's been great fun. I think we've got about £130 in the pot now. Loads of members coming in and having a go at our nearest to pin competition. It's getting closer and closer and closer now. I think actually somebody is going to hold it because a few people have become very close. Brad Thompson is leading at the moment. He's in at 10 inches. Ray Thompson and his dad, they were here bouncing off each other last week. He's 1'9", Matt G is 2 foot, Dave Punter is 3'4", and Tommy Hunt is 3'5". So all very close. I think somebody's got to hold it to win it, but it's great when you're all coming in, 3 or 4 of you, and sort of bouncing off each other, throwing a pound in the pot for 3 attempts. Yeah, 130 quid in there now, so well worth winning. If you get your name on the leaderboard, you will get something put onto your Pro Shop account. Yeah, okay, so top 5 will all get something, depending on how many people want to continue playing. It's going till the end of the month, so the last date will be the 29th of February to get your chance in, and because it's been so popular, we'll do another one next month as well. But yeah, at the moment, Brad Thompson, is leading at 10 inches. Come and have a go, see if you can knock it in the hole. It's easily 96 yards over water. There it is in front of us. It's a tricky yardage. It seems to be an in-between of clubs for a lot of people. But yeah, it's great fun. Come and have a go. In tour news, Adam Scott won over at Riviera in Hollywood. He was fantastic on the last day. Tricky golf course that. Very firm and fast it was playing. The greens were quite bouncy. Cracking golf course. Greens look really difficult. They all struggle with their short putts around there. Something to do with the slopes on the greens, obviously, but the Poa annua grass, which is always reassuring because that's what we've got on our greens, and they always talk about even the top pros putting really inconsistent on Poa annua greens, okay? So even they find it difficult. So if you are missing short putts out there at the moment, rest assured, when the top guys get on Poa annua greens, they also miss short putts, and their Poa annua greens, bear in mind it's California, are 10 times better than our greens in February in Galston, yeah, okay? So always bear that in mind. If you're struggling with short putts at the moment, don't worry about it too much. It's not a real judge of your stroke at the moment because the greens aren't at their best. Now, if you start missing lots of short putts in sort of May, June time when the greens are at their best, then we might have a few issues sort of thing. But at the moment, don't worry too much if you're missing the short putts, because they were doing the same at Riviera over in Los Angeles. It was good. It was great to watch. I watched it Sunday evening. Say Adam Scott won. He won by 2 shots. Rory McIlroy's up there most of the way, but he had a treble bogey on the 5th hole, which kind of threw him out of contention. Dustin Johnson was up there as well. But yeah, Adam Scott, who won for the second time in his last two starts. So great to see him back to form. On the LPGA Tour, they played the Australian Open, where Inbee Park, she's won again. She's not won for a little while, I don't think, but one of them, obviously one of the greatest female golfers of all time. But she won the Australian Open to win her event on the LPGA Tour. In Goulston Golf Club competition news, we've not had much going on, unfortunately. The weather has taken its toll. What was Storm Dennis on Sunday, postponing the men's monthly Stableford to Sunday the 2nd of March, which also happens to be the captain's driving as well. And also last Thursday's men's midweek Stableford got cancelled as well due to heavy night rain over Wednesday night, Thursday morning. So both competitions there have been called off, unfortunately. But the ladies did manage to get their game in on Wednesday morning. They played a divisional Stableford where Jan Parsons won Division 1 with 29 points. Real blustery day Wednesday, really windy, tough golfing conditions, but well done Jan, very good, 29 points. Jules Harwood came second with 28 points. In Division 2, Vera Warnoff won with 30 points, beating Lee Denny into second on 39 points. And that was it. There was only those 2 divisions that went out because the conditions were so difficult, and the 9-hole one didn't take place either because not many wanted to play in the horrible windy conditions. Fingers crossed for better weather this week, although I think it is going to be windy still all week. But at least look on the bright side, at least we have no snow. Touch wood. Right, tip of the week this week is for those that like to wear lots of layers out there in the cold conditions, me included. I've been out there and played a couple of times in the last week or so, and with that wind up, the wind chill's been very cold, and you know me, I don't like the cold at all, so I've layered up a lot. Found I wasn't playing particularly very well. I wonder why, okay? And it was generally because I had so many layers on, I wasn't turning. I wasn't making a complete backswing. I could barely turn. I was barely getting to there with all the layers on. As soon as I started to make the effort to really make sure I kind of got my back to target in the backswing, I all of a sudden started making a nice full backswing and started hitting the golf ball a lot better. Full back, turn through. It's easy to do when I've got the normal sort of layers on in the shot, but out there with me added layers I found it very, very difficult. So a little tip for you, if you are out there and you have got lots of layers on, it does restrict how much you can turn back and through. So make sure that when you swing the golf club, when you've got your thick layers on, make sure you do try and get your back to target as you swing back, okay? Give that a go and let me know how you get on. Okay, finally fixtures for this week. Okay, so I'm doing this newsletter on Tuesday the 18th. Wednesday the 19th, the ladies have got their competition going out between 9:15 and 11:30. Thursday the 20th, we've got the men's midweek Stableford as per normal. Nothing on Saturday. Sunday we've got the Todd and Turner Monk being replayed from 2 weeks ago when we had Storm Kira coming through, so that's being played on Sunday. Nothing on Monday the 24th, nothing on Tuesday the 25th. So hopefully, weather permitting, we'll be able to get these rearranged events in, and we'll be able to get on that golf course for a full 7 days, which will be lovely, wouldn't it, eh? Right, okay. I think that's basically everything for this week. Lost my train of thought there. Yep, that's everything for this week. Thanks very much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye-bye.